Taking in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, members of the media and Bermuda. It is my pleasure to stand here today in Constituency 2 to introduce our party leader and opposition leader, David Burt.
Thank you, PRO. Good afternoon to the members of the media, the PLP executive, members of caucus, party members, branch executive, and all the members assembled here for constituency number 32 and constituency number 2 and our gathered supporters. I am delighted to spend another beautiful day this week in St. George's, the birthplace of Bermuda politics, to present the Bermuda Progressive Labor Party's next candidate for the general election. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the PLP candidate for St. George's West, constituency number 2, Mr. Kim Swan. Kim's relationship to St. George's has many levels. He has called St. George's home for many years. He is committed to its well-being and is a constant presence at community events. Most importantly, he has represented this constituency in the House of Assembly and represented it well. Many know Kim as I do, a man who perseveres, a man who is passionate about the people he seeks to serve, a man who does not tire, and a man who does not give up when others do. In many ways, Kim demonstrates exactly those attributes which saw him become a trailblazer for Bermuda in golf. He was the first Bermudian to compete on the PGA European Golf Tour. He won 2 NCAA Collegiate Golf Championships. Like a true sportsman, he knows how to compete with dignity. He knows how to fight honorably, and he knows how to win with humility. Kim is a seasoned representative for the people. He has an admirable track record of serving his country as a senator and as a member of parliament. He has spent countless hours knocking on doors, listening to constituent concerns, resolving problems, and directing people to resources that can help them. It is this passion for service and this dedication to helping his fellow Bermudians that makes Kim qualified to represent the people of this constituency in the House of Assembly. Kim's past found him standing across the aisle from the Progressive Labor Party. But his enduring commitment to the people gave us cause to embrace him, and he has proven to be committed to the Progressive Labor Party's vision of a just and fair Bermuda society. A vision that seeks to serve the other Bermuda, which has been forgotten by the One Bermuda Alliance. He has never forgot where he came from, nor how he got to where he is now. He is equally comfortable engaging with a St. George's centenarian as he is coaching a teenage golfer. Kim connects where it counts, with people's needs, to make our community a better place for all. Kim Swan is here to do the people's business in this constituency. Not his business, your business. His familiar name on the ballot paper shows perseverance and dedication. It shows experience, it shows knowledge, and it shows a true servant of Bermuda. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the next Member of Parliament for St. George's West, constituency number 2, Mr. Kim Swan.
Good afternoon. I'm humbled, truly, Honorable Leader. Good afternoon to you, Honorable B. David Burt, PLP Leader. To Constituency number 2, Executive and Branch, my family that are here, friends, and indeed you, the media, all who are gathered here today in this wonderful area of Bermuda called Mullet Bay. You and I stand here in reclaimed land. Many of our elders, like Aunt Betty, who's at a tea party this afternoon, who sends her regrets, swam where we stand today. This is reclaimed land. This will be a reclaimed constituency for the Progressive Labor Party. I am humbled and honored to be here today, having been selected as the candidate for the Bermuda Progressive Labor Party in constituency number 2, St. George's West. As is the case at every Progressive Labor Party meeting I have ever attended since 2014, I pray to God Almighty for wisdom, guidance, and strength to serve our community and country to the best of my ability. I also give thanks to my wife, Cindy, and our children who are unable to be here today. And notwithstanding that my political journey has took a long time to bring me to the PLP, it would be remiss of me if I didn't acknowledge persons who have long encouraged me to join the PLP. Miss Judy Jones, Mr. Calix Todd, Thomas Painter, Gregory Brutus Fogo, Sharon Terrell, Eugene Wainwright, Irvin Bootsy Woo, Glenn Flucci Blakeney, Chris Famous, Mr. Leroy Riley, and others. You are persons I must single out for believing in me as a person and encouraging me to join the PLP. You were the ones, along with former leader Mark Bean, who encouraged me to join the PLP and make a political contribution standing on a solid foundation as I stand here today in Mullet Bay. I am grateful to all for being welcoming to me, welcoming to my family. In addition, I must also single out the many people I have long admired within the PLP. My cousin, Reg Boris, here today. Stanley Morton, my St. Kitts cousin. Former Cup match captain and PLP candidate for the same area, Mr. Neville Darrow. Cromwell Shakir. Hope you like my haircut from the New Look Barbershop right there on Court Street next to Hot 107.5. BIU and former Senator Cal Smith. Ottawa Simmons. I stand here to represent the people. I'm not here for myself, I'm representing the people. My workers. I remember those words, even though we stood opposite. Mr. Walter Lister, who made it possible for me to have to leave Somerset and find a home in St. George's, my good friend from 1983, Walter Lister. All right. Former Premier Alex Scott. My mother couldn't be here today. My younger brother Darren is here with me today. Premier Alex Scott, when he was leader, I was a very rambunctious senator, fighting, and I was disrespectful to him. I was fighting for a cause, and my mother called me aside and said, "You need to apologize to that man." It took me a while to eat humble pie, but when they unveiled his portrait, I felt duty bound to go up to Mr. Alex Scott and say, "Mr. Scott, I owe you an apology." An apology because my mother told me at the time, you need to be more respectful. Mr. Alex Scott, thank you very much, sir, for embracing that apology. Long before today, I might add. Miss Paula Cox, we went to Berkeley together. Very accomplished leader. Thank you. And of course, the late Dame Lois Brown Evans. You said, "Nah, you're going to Dame Lois." She always told me, "You're one of my favorites, you and Maxwell. I really have a fondness for you guys. Why are you over there with that crowd anyway?" Yes, true. As an adopted St. Georgian, I also appreciate the persons of this constituency who have become my family. Lydia Fogo, Slip Road. Winslow Bronchi Miners, right out there in Fair Reach. Miss Kathleen Brangman is next door neighbor. Aunt Betty Smith, right here. Mr. P. Perry Smith, right up the road. And those along with my actual family from this constituency, the Postlethwaite family, the Wilkinson family out in Ferry, and of course the Hall family who came to St. George's a long time ago from Whale Bay community. Thank you to all of you for all that you've done for me, encouraged me in what I do. To the good people of St. George's West, I, on behalf of the PLP, respectfully seek your support in the upcoming general election. I pledge to be accessible and responsive to your concerns. As your progressive Labour Party Member of Parliament, the issues of our constituency will remain on the front burner. I repeat, your issues will remain on the front burner. I learned that from former Mayor Roberts from Stokes Point. When I sat in the Senate, he said, let me tell you something. I sat in this place as an independent. Never forget St. George's. Mention it every time you get a chance. And I say hello and thank you to all of those in this constituency. Right from Stokes Point to Anchorage Road, to Anchorage View Road, to Pendle Lane. From Pendle Lane all the way back to Khyber Pass. I look for your support in this constituency. You know, we will address the restoration of St. George's Golf Course. I came to this community many, many years ago, and to many residents in St. George's, that golf course remains an eyesore. We need to do something about it. Just so happens that I happen to be a golf professional by trade. I certainly think I can, in the government, I can be of some great help in getting things ticking there. A coastal erosion right here in Mollet Bay is an issue